Hello and welcome to this Python tutorial about lists. In our previous tutorial we looked at how to create lists, so let's create one quickly here, a shopping list with an apple, let's make it many apples, and carrots, and let's have some sprouts in there because it's nearly Christmas, and let's have some turkey while we're at it, and let's have some turnips. So here we have a list with some items on there. Now, obviously it's great having this list, but what we'd also like to be able to do is access what's on that list. And the way that we do this is with square brackets. So x square bracket 0, let's ask ourselves for 1 second, what will this actually bring back? And in this case, I know that it's going to give us apples. Now, this might seem a bit funny and counterintuitive because when we count things, we tend to count from 1 because when we look at the digits, our fingers on our hands, well, if we put like a thumb up and close all the other fingers, we'd call that 1. That's fine, but generally in programming and computer science, we start counting from 0. So x1 would actually give us carrots. Now, to access turnips, we can count what's on our list. So apples is 0, carrots is 1, sprouts 2, turkey 3, and turnips 4. So if we do x4, we'll get turnips. Now, again, this might just seem weird because if we get the len of x, then this says 5. So how come the last thing on the list is 4, even though we've got 5 items in there? And that's really simply because the last element on the list is actually at len x minus 1. So len x here is going to give us 5, and then 5 minus 1 is 4. So using 4 as an index for the list x is going to give us the last element, which is turnips. So that's really all there is to accessing the elements of a list with a single index. Although in our next video we'll look at slicing a list, which allows us to access multiple elements of a list using this syntax. But for this video we're just going to leave this here. So once again, it's the list with square brackets, and then what goes inside the square brackets is called the index, and we start the index from 0, so that would be 0, 1, and 2. So x square brackets 2 would be sprouts. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'll see you in our next tutorial about slicing lists.